My name is Dr. Joseph Mikhael. I'm a professor here at TGen and the chair of the DEI Council. The journal article I will briefly review is entitled Doing the Work or Not: The Promise and Limitations of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion in U.S. Medical Schools and Academic Medical Centers. The first author is Caitlin Jade Esparza from the University of California in Sacramento. Overall, I would think of this paper as essentially being a DEI 202. What I mean by this is that the issues of diversity, equity, and inclusion continue to grow in academic medicine across the country, and now we have time to look back to see if these initial interventions are actually being lived out in practice. So many institutions like ours have commenced DEI committees and councils and positions of leadership, and have even influenced their mission statements, demonstrating their commitment to DEI. Although these initial interventions should be applauded for their intent, if they are not followed up with concrete action items and systems change, there's a problem. In fact, these measures may cause more damage than good by giving credence to DEI in name only and not in action. Interestingly, the authors point out that language matters, but only to a point. It is excellent that we are using terms such as diversity, equity, and inclusion, but often they get lumped together without true definition, and that can be misinterpreted and even be weaponized to obstruct the proper path to health equity. Furthermore, there may be hesitation to call out the true terminology that must be used to address issues of health equity, such as racism. By avoiding terms such as racism, we minimize the significance of the importance of change in our system in medicine that has historically been built on a platform of white, Caucasian, heterosexual males. Part of the DEI 202 is looking to see if these initial measures have actually led to significant change. It is laudable that certain institutions may, for example, seek to have greater representation of historically underrepresented individuals. However, if this is not facilitated and the students are not supported, it may ultimately backfire, providing a course in name only and not action. Another important aspect of this process is ensuring that academic medicine looks to others for guidance and help. There are experts in this field, in the social sciences, that can help us break down many of the barriers that have historically reduced health equity, not only to our patients, but indeed to our profession. I found this article to be very provocative and deeply informative in helping us transform how we think of DEI as not only an initial step, but indeed an ongoing process and one that fully affects our practice. I highlighted to our group that contrast between process and practice, between numbers and infrastructure, between cover and cause in each of these situations. We have to demonstrate our commitment to DEI, and genuinely so. So in thinking of these individual groups, if we just have process without practice, it's not going to work. If we have numbers without changing infrastructure, it may look good, but it's not real. And the outside cover is very different than the cause that we're seeking to support. And we want to apply these at TGen. So in summary, this article is helping us to propel TGen from a DEI 101 to 202. In the words of the authors, quote, meaningful progress in academic medicine will require stepping away from ad hoc DEI programs and moving toward work grounded in theories of change, supported by evidence and constantly interrogated for purpose, operationalization, and impact. I trust not only our DEI Council, but the whole of TGen is committed to this kind of operational influence and change. Thanks very much.